1A-37 Soria Jason S.
1A-38 Asuncion Cyril S.
1A-39 Domingo Dan Filipe.
1A-40 Santi Rainier JS. 1A-47 Tavares Dennis A.
And we are the BS-IT1 Group 8.
So today, we're going to create a C++ program that will input the last name each of my member and input a number that will compute its square, cube, and the average of the two. Using code blocks, we will try to execute the given instruction. First, open code blocks and click create a new project. We have here a lot of choices, but for today's tutorial, we are choosing console application. Click go. Click next. Here, we have to choose a language that will create using C++. So click C++, then next. Next is we need to a project title of our program. Let's say project 1. Okay, let's change to CC101. Choose a location for your file to be saved. Click button that has 3 periods in it and select its destination. Click next. This part, leave it as it is. Use the default setting and finish. So we can now begin to create our codings for our program. Go to Projects, Navigation panel, and look for the project title we created a while ago. Underneath the project title, we have sources. Double-click sources, or you can just simply click the plus sign button, and we can have a file named main.cpp. Open it. As you can see, there is already a auto-generated code. I decided to delete and begin again to explain the uses or function of its codes.
Number include less than IOStream greater than. This server as the header of our program. IOStream is the library for every input and output of the program. Using namespace, std means that we can use names for objects and variables from the standard library. Int main, close open parenthesis, is our main function. Space, bracket. String, then create a variable name, let's say lname1. This is our input and output. We'll get into just simply copy and paste it to the next line, change the variable name. So here we try to create 6 input of last name. Now, let's create an output. Cout insertion operator space quote, enter last name space colon unquote. Insertion operator end line semicolon. Cout means console output. Then the 2 backward angle bracket insertion operator is the output operator. This, your output will not be displayed or printed. C in extractor operator, here we are going to use string variable we created. Let's get the LM1 to 6. C in our console input, let's user create standard input and print out this input operator, which is forward angle bracket. It is useless. The program will encounter a syntax error. So always remember to part extraction operator, input operator, same in our console output. Here we use end line to move our input or output to the next line. So end line serves to be a manipulator.
Let's try to make an output for the inputs of last name. Same here. We are going to use the variables we created, which are the last name 1 to 6, that we also use in our standard input. Return 0, int main, open and close parenthesis, our main function. We have to declare an integer to execute the program. We use return 0 because 0 is an integer. Okay, let's try to execute our program. We have here build, which will build our codes and save it. We have run, that will make the created program be executed. Here, we recommended to always use the build and run for more convenience. After checking it, we'll see if the codes we created are executable, and here we need to input character or last name, for example.
So we have now successfully executed the first instruction. Now let's try to use mathematics. So we are going to get the square, cube, and the average of the two numbers. Let's begin with long. We use time to store longer integers. Then let's create variable and square, cube, and the average.
How we here to use variable declaration. Cube equals n multiply by n unquote. Square equals n, comma, n by n multiply by n unquote. Average equals cube plus the square divided by 2. Build and run again the program. Let's enter name or last name, then try to enter a number. For example, 2. So the 2 square of 2 is 4. Quote. Cube is 8. And the average of the 2 is 8.
Always bear in mind the semicolon. Your program will not run if you forget it. Thank you. That's it for our tutorial.